DreAllDay.com.
Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. Today's motivation is that you have to invest in your growth. Any of you who is serious about growing in any area, first of all, let's remember and reestablish that we have 5 forms of investment in life. Anything you want to be good at, there are 5 things you must invest. You must. These are not options. Time, money, attention, energy, and focus. The investment that I'm talking about here today is specifically about financial investments. We're talking about money. If you are serious about growing in any area, you have to put money into that thing in order to get the outcome that you want. If you are not willing to put money into your investment, then you are not that serious about that outcome, and it's not about what I think. It's going to be reflected in your results or your lack thereof because you haven't put any money into it. You want to build your business, at some point you got to put money into it. Good news about business, the business world that we live in today, is you can start a business for no money whatsoever. You don't have to have anything. As long as you got a phone, almost all of you have that, and you have access to people. You get on social media, it's no quote unquote free. You can start a business just like that. At some point, however, to expand your business and grow your business, and a lot of people talking about scaling up their business. That means you want to get more results without having to put in an equal amount of effort to get those results. At some point, you got to put some money into it. That's the way the game works. If you want to get in shape physically and you want to get in your best possible shape, especially any of you who's an athlete, for example, and you want to perform at a really high level against other people who are high level performers, you got to put some money behind that. You're going to have to hire a trainer. You're going to have to go to some gyms. You're going to have to put some money into some specialized, maybe nutrition, what you're putting in your body and what you're doing with your body and what you're putting on your body. All of that's money that you got to put into the game. Anywhere where you are serious about your growth, you have to put money in. And here's another thing. If you want to shorten your learning curve, you want to shorten your results curve or your learning curve or both, what money does is it shortens the time frame. What you do with money is you use it to buy time. This is something that I've talked about before. I'll probably do a whole daily motivation on this exact point. But what you use money for is the purpose of buying time. In other words, instead of it taking you 6 months to achieve an outcome, you can achieve that same outcome in 6 weeks if you use money instead of using energy and focus and attention and time to get it done. Now, some people may listen to that. And I just want to make sure I'm pointing this out for the people who think, well, I don't have the money, or I'd rather save the money, or whatever reason / excuse you want to use for not putting finances behind your desired outcomes, is that your time is not unlimited and opportunity does not wait for you. So if there's an opportunity on the table and you can get it done in 6 months by putting 6 weeks by putting money into it, but if you were to do it on your own, it might take you 6 months at the shortest. Don't think that just because you decide to hold on to your money that you'll get the same outcome in 6 months, because first of all, the opportunity may be gone after 6 weeks, first of all. Second of all, you will have other things come up in your life that'll probably delay that 6-month timeline and make it into 6 years if you even get it done by that point. And then if it takes you 6 years, by the time you actually get it, whatever it is, and you get to that point, that the goalposts have already moved. Life has already changed so much underneath your feet that outcome doesn't even mean anything anymore. So what you thought you were saving money, quote unquote, saving money by using time, what you did was actually just cost yourself a whole lot of time because the opportunity is not there anymore. Now you got a whole new outcome you have to achieve that, again, is going to take you time. Or you could use your money, and the money is going to cost you 6 years from now. It's going to be more, or 6 months from now, it's going to be more than the money you could have invested in the first place to get it done in 6 weeks, to get the first thing done in 6 weeks. Now you got a whole new goal. It's going to be a whole new timeline, and it's going to cost you more money. This is what happens when people try to call themselves saving money. What you're actually doing is being cheap, or you are thinking inefficiently because you either don't want to, or let's just say you don't want to for whatever reason. You are not making a financial investment into your goals. If you are serious about achieving an outcome, you must put money into it. Name a professional athlete who doesn't put money into their body or their fitness or being in shape. You can't name one because they all do it. Name a serious business person who hasn't put money into their business. You can't name one because they all do it. All right, anything that you're serious about, there's money that is going to be put into that thing. And if you are serious about something that you haven't put money into it yet, then you're not really serious yet. When you're ready to get serious, you got to pull out your credit card, open up your wallet, and you got to put some money into that thing, because that's where the outcomes are happening, folks. That's where it's happening. People are using their money to buy time. And I don't want to hear any of you using the excuse that you don't have money. If you are watching this video, that means you have access to the internet. Most of you have a phone. That phone is worth $1,000 on its own. The phone itself is a $1,000 device. It's a camera, a phone, and a web browser, and an MP3 player, all combined in one device. That's a $1,000 device that you are holding in your hand right now. If you're on a computer, all right, most computers probably cost somewhere around $1,000. All right, all of you have access to resources. You got access to the things that can create those resources. So if you feel like your biggest issue is that you don't have money, what you need to do is use what little bit of money you have and go find someone who's teaching people how to make money from zero, and listen to what they say, apply what they tell you, and go make yourself some money, and stop using that as an excuse. If you have access to the internet and to where you can watch a damn YouTube video, I don't want to hear an excuse about somebody talking about they ain't got any money. Like, bro, that's an old excuse. It's a tired excuse. And by the way, it has no bearing on the outcomes that you achieve in life. In other words, you not achieving any outcomes, nobody cares that you didn't have money or that you claim that you don't have money. The fact that you have no outcomes is the only thing that actually matters, right? So if you're serious about your goals, as I said, the most important part is you got to put some money up. Put some money on the table. If you're not putting money on the table, you're not serious. And if you're not serious, your goals you're not serious about your goals enough to put money on them, but your goals are not going to be serious about you to meet you halfway or even 10% of the way of where you claim you want to get to. All right, that's what it is, and that's the deal. All right, that's today's daily motivation. So I appreciate everybody here for watching. First of all, make sure you text me so you are getting my motivation text messages. I send these out intermittently. I don't send them out on a regular schedule anymore, but there will be a regular schedule at some point. I just haven't made one. So for now, all you got to do is just text me so you're in my text community. My number is 305-384-6894. Text me, you'll be in my text community. Secondly, make sure you leave a comment on this video. Let me know the best insight and the best action step you took based on what you heard here in this video. Leave that in the comments. Work on Your Game University. That's where I do all my coaching, all my high-level trainings, courses, and frameworks are there in the university. Go to workonyourgameuniversity.com. That link's down below in the description. And make sure you hit the subscribe button, notification bell, like this video, share this video, send this video to somebody who needs to watch it, who needs to hear this message, and work on your game. Dre, all